One was a garden shovel, which had just a metal point tip part, and the other one was a snow shovel. It was a plastic flimsy one, which was not up to the task. And I went out there and I did the best I could, but I couldn't get most of the snow off. There was still a lot left, and it was still coming down. So, and then it started to get very wet and hard, and I salted it very well. I salted it a lot, in fact. The next day I went to Home Depot and got a proper shovel and took care of the rest of it. Well, about a week later, I get a notice in the mail. I come home from work at a software company, and I read a lot of technical documentation about our Oracle-based software. It's very exciting. I'll be happy to talk to you about it later if you want to know. But I get home, and the highlight of my day there was I got a notice in the mail that saying there's a bench warrant for my arrest. I had no idea why, and I was trying to think to myself, how do I deal with this? What on earth did I do to warrant a bench warrant for my arrest? So I called the police knowing that I would give away my location where I could call them. I called them. And the dispatcher answered my phone, and I said, I've got this warrant for my arrest. I don't understand. What's this about? And he said, well, yeah, sure enough, there's a bench warrant for your arrest. You need to call town hall in the morning. Well, it was about 6 o'clock when I called. Town hall was closed. That was like the longest 14 hours of my life, waiting for town hall to open up, knowing that they could come and arrest me at any time, and I'd be on cops, you know, being dragged away. So in the morning I called, and what's this about? And they said that they're, I skipped this giant part. What's my problem? I got a notice in the mail saying, let me go back, rewind this a little bit. I got a notice in the mail saying that I didn't shovel my walk in time. $75 was my fine. So you get the notice that you get there, you can check one of two boxes, you're guilty or not guilty. And I don't know how many of you have gone to jail, but you get that little box that you can. So I checked guilty, or no, I checked not guilty, I'm sorry. Not guilty gives you a date in court, and I wanted my date in court, and I had to include the $75. $75? That's crazy. Welcome to Coatsville, ladies and gentlemen. So I sent my money, and they sent me a notice to appear in court. And I thought, okay, I'll go appeal in court, and I had already written a very nice letter to the judge. How are you doing on time, Don? I wrote a nice letter to the judge saying, look, I'm really sorry, it was my first time here, and I wasn't properly prepared when I salted it, and didn't hear anything back, but I had to appear for court. So I go to court. I thought it'd be like sidewalk court or snow court. It wasn't. It was court with vandals and thieves and beggars, you know. Abusers, they were all around me. Here I am sitting there amongst all these people. And it was a little disheartening, but I was there for about an hour and a half, and I couldn't wait any longer, so I had to go back to work. And the guy's like, what are you here for, man? I said, didn't say shovel my walk. I said, I'm here for murder. So I had to go leave, and I signed out saying that I am guilty as charged, and she said, you paid your $75 fine? I said, yes, I did. I left. And so then we take to the part where I get my bench warrant for my arrest. So you've caught up with me there. There's a warrant for my arrest, and I couldn't understand why. So I called the town hall, and apparently there's a $4 fee that's associated with getting your date in court. I didn't know anything about a $4 fee. Nobody paid, and the lady didn't ask me for it when I left. But they jumped the gun. Instead of like giving you a courtesy call, they'd rather just have the police arrest you for $4 in Coatsville. That's the way they do it down there. And so I said, I can't believe this is insane. I even got on the phone with the judge, because I thought it was so crazy. And the judge says, I can't believe that. And he forgave the $4 that I owe. I had to be on the phone with him, but I had already paid my other $75. So the bench warrant was supposed to be taken away. I'm supposed to be a free man allowed to walk, you know, outside during the daylight. 2 weeks later, I'm driving home from work. Here I am, driving home, and monitoring my speed, and a cop pulls me over, and my brake light was out. License and registration. Are you aware there's a bench warrant for your arrest? I said, no, I'm not aware. What are you talking about? He said, yeah, you're from Coatsville, right? Yeah, I'm from Coatsville. I said, oh, jeez, it's the snow. I paid that fine. He said, look, I don't want to hear about your problems, but I could arrest you right now. I suggest you get this taken care of. So, driving back home, I call, and I tell the same woman, you look, man, you gotta let me off the hook here. I paid my $75 to talk with the judge, Honorable Judge Davis, and she said, okay, I'll have the police remove you. I don't understand why it didn't happen. Right. So I give her like 10 minutes. I called the cops, and within 10 minutes, my name had been removed from the Coatsville's Most Wanted. So you can bet, 3 weeks ago, when it started to snow, I was